Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a report from Aqua Metals. And let me tell you, this one is about as exciting as washing paint dry. Unless you're into the nitty-gritty of how a company secures its funding, then buckle up because we're about to get into it. This report is about Aqua Metals getting a new financial agreement, which means they're getting some cash. Before we get into the details, if you enjoy having corporate documents broken down for you, be sure to subscribe. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below if you want to chat about this or other companies. So what's the deal? Aqua Metals has made an agreement with Lincoln Park Capital Fund. It's like a financial handshake where Lincoln Park commits to potentially buy up to $10 million of Aqua Metals stock. Now, this isn't a simple, here's the money situation. Aqua Metals doesn't have to sell the stock, but Lincoln Park is ready to buy if Aqua Metals chooses to sell. It's all spread out over possibly 2 years, and there are rules about how much they can sell and when. Think of it as having a credit line, but instead of borrowing money, they're selling stock as needed. Aqua Metals can sell shares to Lincoln Park on business days when the stock price is above a certain level. They can sell an initial amount of $20,000 depending on the stock's closing price that day. But here's the catch. The amount Lincoln Park buys in one go can't exceed $500,000. If Aqua Metals sells the maximum amount in a regular purchase, they can ask Lincoln Park to buy even more shares using what they call accelerated purchases. The price for these extra shares is determined by a specific formula in their agreement. Aqua Metals gets to decide when and how much stock they sell, if any. It depends on how the market is doing, the stock price, and if they need the money. Lincoln Park has to buy when Aqua Metals tells them to, but only if certain requirements are met. This is like a financial safety net for Aqua Metals, but it could also mean they're unsure about raising money through other means. There's a limit to how many shares Aqua Metals can issue to Lincoln Park without getting permission from their stockholders. It's about 20% of the current outstanding shares. However, if the average price of the shares they sell to Lincoln Park is high enough, they can bypass this limit. Lincoln Park cannot own more than 4.99% of Aqua Metals stock. This is likely to prevent Lincoln Park from gaining too much influence over the company. Aqua Metals is not allowed to enter into other similar agreements where they sell stock over time based on market prices. This restriction lasts for a while, potentially until 2 years after this agreement ends. It prevents them from having multiple deals running at the same time, which could confuse investors. To get Lincoln Park to commit, Aqua Metals gave them 227,175 shares of their stock as a commitment fee. This is like a thank you gift for Lincoln Park being willing to enter this agreement. Aqua Metals can cancel this agreement at any time with just a day's notice without having to pay a penalty. This gives Aqua Metals a lot of flexibility. If you want to read the full details, you can find the actual purchase agreement and registration rights agreement attached as exhibits to this report. The sale of stock to Lincoln Park is not being registered with the SEC, which means Aqua Metals is relying on certain exemptions that allow them to sell to specific types of investors without the usual paperwork. Now let's step back and look at the big picture. Aqua Metals is essentially lining up a way to get cash when they need it by selling stock. This can be good because it gives them flexibility and avoids taking on debt. However, it also means that existing stockholders' ownership gets diluted, meaning their shares are worth a little less. Aqua Metals appears to be taking a cautious approach to funding its operations. Having this agreement in place gives them a safety net, but it also suggests they may not have other, more favourable options available. It is a measured risk, but it signals a need for strategic financial planning. Ultimately, this agreement is a tool. If Aqua Metals uses it wisely, it can help them grow. If they rely on it too much, it could signal deeper problems. Alright, that's our breakdown of Aqua Metals' latest agreement. What do you think about this financial move and what it might mean for the company's future? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If this analysis was helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe for more detailed insights into corporate filings. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.